Hello guys and welcome to another random Monster Hunter hunt. As you can see, this is Monster Hunter Try, and I'm actually hunting with one of my subscribers. I think it was Yu-Gi-Oh! He said. I don't remember all the numbers, it's just a lot of them, but yeah, we joined up and we were gaming for a couple hours. Well, actually, more than a couple hours that day. But right here we are taking like Lagiacrus, however the hell you want to pronounce it, and this probably would be like my third or fourth time ever fighting it. I wasn't too sure about how I should take him on, but the roar always got me killed underwater because my guy would crouch over and hold his ears, and then he'd get hit by like the double tackle move that Lagiacrus or Lagiacrus. Let's see, what do I want to just call it? I'm just gonna call Lagiacrus. It's easier for me. I don't know if the G is supposed to be a J, but as you can see in the chat log, they're discussing like, am I recording this video? And it's like I told them yeah, because I really haven't shown much videos from Try, and if I was to do a Let's Play of this, then at least let you guys have a peek of what this game is all about. So new to the Monster Hunter series in this game is the underwater combat. It is very clunky to move around because your attack combos are severely reduced, and is also your movement speed. And then you also got to worry about your oxygen meter over there to the left side, but it's not a huge deal because you can breathe for like, what was it, like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or something. I didn't really count. I just know you can stay underwater for a long time, and it's easy to recharge when you just run down there and go across those bubbles and refill your air. So here you go. You can see I'm guarding a lot, but I'm trying to take out his tail. I think I might get his tail. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I do. I only fought him like once or twice with the sword and shield, and the other times I stuck with the lance just because it's so much easier to guard and not have like a third of your stamina gone just from one block. I mean, the sword and shield does have a shield, as its name suggests, but it's not the most effective one. It's just there to use it if you can. Let's see. I guess guard +1 or guard +2 would actually make this decent and perfectly fine to use. But in my experience, the lance, which is probably the most overpowered weapon in this game, just because how quickly you can counter and start attacking once again with guard +1 or 2. I don't know which one most people prefer. I see we let a flash bomb off, and surprisingly you can flash bomb underwater. And not only that, as I discussed before, somehow roars do work underwater. I don't know how that is, but it does, so I guess we'll just let that go for now. I mean, it's part of the game. So, I see, actually the subscriber I was talking about is actually Elijah right over there. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'll just say Eli to shorten it. And then, I think it was one of his friends, Gregory. Or not, he might have just joined it. There's that double tackle I was talking about. I really hate that move. That move gets me killed so much. You see, a lot of my health is already low. I did bring Mega Potions. It took me a while before I figured out, or actually score enough resources to actually make a decent amount of Mega Potions so I could actually start using them on the quests. And the food combos, I'm still like messing around with those. That way I can get bonuses, but you see, didn't get really any health bonuses this time. Just stamina, but that was from the rations earlier. There's the shock attack. He has a pretty wide area of effect, so I prefer to stay back. And there's his major attack one. And they're trying to flash him. Flash bombing doesn't seem to work as well in this game. There is a very limited range where you can throw it and actually still works. So that's a little weird. I tried getting a flash bomb off like on the old Raytheon and Rathalos, and those things really difficult. Well, not that difficult. It's just I don't really have that powerful weapons, and this Baroth armor that I finally made for myself is pretty much the only armor I ever use, because I really haven't put the time in to make the other ones, and just don't have the parts or money because I'm upgrading weapons once again. And I think I've already spread myself too thin amongst all the weapon classes. Oh, man. Like, right now, I can barely keep, 20,000 zennies, and I can spend like 12,000 of them just on one upgrade. So, there again, almost dead here. Surprised I didn't die right there. His face came pretty close to biting me in the ass, but, I made it out of that and used some mega potions. And a good time for me to use some more because they injured him and he starts flinching and flailing around underground, or not underground, in water. Jeez. So this is his element. It is going to be the toughest to fight him underwater, but it should be perfectly fine. I tried hammering him once, but without the shield, it really does cause problems. Now, I think I would be fine if I had, like, high-grade earplugs. I love those things, but I just haven't found a decent set with them. I think it was either Ingot or Raytheon that had earplugs, but I don't know if I have enough gems to actually gem it to high-grade, and I don't really have the money, as yet again, to even make those sets. And Maculite ore, or actually any ore almost, is really hard to come by in this game. And everything requires Maculite ore, geez. Like 10 or 6 pieces at most for like each piece of armor. See, my air's getting low. I wasn't even paying attention until I heard the beeping. So good thing they let you see that. See, I swim right toward it. I do like this set because I do gem it. I gemmed it up to attack up medium. It has runner on it and adrenaline +1, so it's not horrible. And I did try to upgrade the armor somewhat. Like the most recent thing I've done with it is like upgraded with some advanced armor spheres, and I didn't really have too many of those. So the helmet's fully maxed out at least, and the chest plate almost. And a lot of my money went away because of that. It costs like 700 zennies for each upgrade, and it's only like 2 defense each time. So like I'm slowly getting a little better defense, but I still need better armor. It'd be nice to reach high rank, but I can't do those quests yet. Not even close. See, extreme range with that tail whip thing he does, but pretty easy to dodge. Just go left or right. He likes to do that electric blast, but leaves him open, and it's not that effective either. So good thing I got a guard off. I was expecting to be hit yet again by one of those double charges, but luckily I avoided that. Also, like talking about the sword and shield, I've been having difficulties like controlling it because with the Classic Controller Pro, it's a little weird because it's kind of hard to get off that jumping slash at times, mainly because the buttons are a little more raised than the PSP version. So there's his little twirl attack yet again. Well, see, Gregory forgot his potions in this quest, so we had to he had to bum some potions off of us. A little bad. I don't know if he dies in this one or not. I know he dies during one of the Lagiacrus hunts we did. I did finally reach 3-star quest because of that. So it's a lot of hard work put into this game just to get up those low ranks too, because there's so much. It's pretty much like leveling up experience-wise. There's that damn roar again. Leaves me open, but I swam out of there pretty easily. Now, like, usually when I fight him, I just, my main thought in my mind is just to try to stay alive till he reaches land. That way, he comes into my element, and then I can start wailing on him. Because right now, you just get those couple hits here and there off before, swimming away and then trying to gauge when's your next best move. So, fighting underwater is slow, but it's an interesting aspect to it. Can't say I totally dislike it, but it's not my favorite thing in the game. But maybe that's just because it's new and it just needs some getting used to. So I barely avoid getting bit once again. Right here I'm just trying to break his chest because it was in the open, but bit me there. I think it was close enough, and then I think he goes for it again. Nope. He swims away. I think he's headed for land. Nope. I would say you can break those crystals on his back, and supposedly it reduces his tendency to do the shock attacks or shoot lightning balls. But I've only broken him once ever, and that was with the lance because I could stay close. You can see right here, he swims so far away. So hard to catch up with him. Especially once everyone scatters because of his attacks. They don't want to get hit. Because he is a very large creature. I wonder, I think he is considered a wyvern. Pretty sure, just a water wyvern. I don't know what else to talk about on this quest, other than I am using a Kuropeko chopper. So first, I think that was the first. No. The first one you fight is a Jaggy. The next one you find is a Kuropeko for your boss creatures. Kuropeko is usually the fire elemented weapons. So right here, I'm just trying to upgrade the Kuropeko chopper because it eventually turns into the Jin, which I think that was part of the upgrade path towards the Golden Foul Sheet and Freedom Unite, but this is the fire weapons they have now. So, Eli calling him a coward. Guess every time we do a little bit of damage, he runs away. I think I do cut his tail off. I don't know. He's got 7 minutes to go, so there we go. Gonna give Greg some potions. I knew he asked for them earlier, but I just can't do it in the middle of fighting. It's just too dangerous. I don't mind giving mega potions away because they're not hard to make. They just require some time farming the honey. And then I just buy the potions straight from the shop. Just buy a couple stacks, and then I'm pretty much set for quite a while. Speaking of which, I probably need to spend like one whole day just farming Storm Sender seeds and selling them. As just max out your farms, do it for 10 cycles, use dung, whatever, and then I think you make about 6 grand every 3 trips. So it's a good amount of money, but obviously when you're online, your farm does not get used or is worked at, so you don't actually get to collect any of those items until you actually play offline, which is a little annoying, but eventually, I got the cut. So as you can see, I'm not watching my oxygen again, but it's quite easy. He's I think he's exhausted. Yeah, pretty sure he's exhausted right now. Just did that low growl. It's like he's tired. So, just trying to do my best to get the 3-hit combo off. Yeah, you see he's moving a little weird. Kind of swimming really lazily. Like no paw movement. And then we got the tail. Yeah, I tend to try to get the tails as quickly as possible nowadays because Freedom Unite, usually me and Justin, when we were questing together, we would keep going after the monster and completely forget the tail, and by the time the quest is just completed, we're running back toward the tail, and usually we don't have enough time to even carve it, so we lose out on another carve or a chance at an item we might need. So we are nearing the end of this quest. Just going up here, he is going up there, I think, just to eat. But right there we're discussing capture, and Greg says hunt it. Just because it says it's a hunting quest means doesn't mean we have to kill it. It just says we could do it either way. It doesn't matter how you finish the quest. It's either killing it, capturing, or dying 3 times. And obviously you don't want to die the 3 times, because then it's all wasted time. And I'm pretty sure, like, that's why I'm typing this in. I don't actually have a USB keyboard, so you can see I have to actually go from letter to letter and actually slowly type it out. So even though he's on land, you can see he does move pretty quickly because of his charging. So there's his electric blast, gives us a good chance. Eli using, I think it's like the ancient dragon sword or whatever. But I think he just broke the chest door as one of the claws. But I'm pretty sure he said he needed the claws. So, you know, after we broke everything else, I was trying to attempt to break some of those for him. So now Gregor's just says either, doesn't matter. I think it was his urgent we were doing, and then like a little bit later, then I got the urgent. So, you know, we're pretty much on the same ranking up. What did I say? we're on the same page pretty much. So, you know, great swords are good in this game. I just can't get that second special charge off, like the one where they hold it and twist their backs, like, and get a more powerful charge off. I can only do the regular one, and like it's really hard to do unsheathing attacks with the greatsword because like he briefly, like the character always briefly starts to charge and then he lets go of the sword, so can't really get like quick attacks off too well. So there, his face is in front of me. I had to guard because I thought, you know, I was in a bad position, but he decided to try to body slam somebody. And my sharpness is under green. Seems to be like the best sharpness in this game is green for a pretty large amount of the time, because green can cut through a lot of almost anything, and I try to keep it at that as much as possible, because you know, every time it reaches white I always tend to bounce off something on the monster. So launch the lightning ball. It's a little close, but you know, no good for him, so just gotta get in close and spam my fire element on both his legs and his body. See, he's squirming away, trying to get away from us. There's another body slam. That's the bad thing about using long swords, because there's no shield, and then you're sometimes stuck in the middle of comboing, or you just forget to actually dodge, to go all out attacking. Longsword tend to be a lot of people's favorite weapon because it's so easy to use, but very annoying online because a lot of people just spam it and do the fade slashes and spirit combos, and those just start tripping everybody. It gets really annoying. I was using switch axe for a while, but I found that those actually trip people a lot with like almost every attack, so just to be courteous to everyone else, well, they never say anything, but I switched away from the switch axe because I noticed that it was a lot of the times it was just moving away and like hitting people, and they would always trip over and stuff, especially like the upswing. Like I try not to do that as much as I can. I just run up, try to do the overhead chop or switch to the sword mode and just do the vertical slashes, but even then those still trip people for some reason. And then we cap it because it's also quicker to capture. So there we go, trying to beat up on each other. Just couldn't avoid that upswing. I rolled right into the back one. So you know, this does it for this hunt with Lagiacrus. I think I'm just gonna call it Lagiacrus. That rolls off the tongue a little better. So in the next hunt, I guess you guys will see. I don't know. I recorded a bunch of videos and just some random short ones. But this was the longest one that I recorded, and then I stopped recording for that day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see everyone next time.